Hey folks, interesting responses to the experimental Chapman response video I put up. Yeah, it was sort of a bandwagon type thing, and it sort of proved my point actually. The point I was trying to make in the video was proven by the responses to it. First of all, I had a lot of people agreeing, saying it was silly. Some of the squabbles in the guitar community are pointless, a waste of time. It's just sort of one man's word against another. Nothing can be really proven. Some people are just vindictive or perhaps envious, and they're just looking to criticize. I had some people stand up for the original poster, saying that they had reasons to believe that some of the things were true, and that some of Mr. Chapman's business policies or advertising policies or what have you were suspect, which is all fair enough. If you care to furnish an opinion or develop one by plowing through the evidence, then of course you're entitled to it. But more interestingly, the video I put up about a week ago now hits 1,500 views a day or two ago. I haven't checked it recently, which of course is far in excess of my usual view count for videos. So just because I had Rob Chapman in the title, I referenced all of the people who had made videos in the comment below the video, and also used their channels as keywords in when I uploaded the video. I haven't heard from any of them except for one, a channel that goes by the name of Rockin Band. He did a video in response to the Chapman criticism video in support of Rob Chapman. Not too sycophantic, just just didn't see much point in the original attack, and then just basically saying that he's always enjoyed the Chapman guitars and the Andertons video content sort of thing, which is fair enough. And he also echoed the point I just made, how his video shot up to a massive count, but the videos he's posted since then are back to his normal meager watch count. And it's the same with me. I put up a video every day last week. Some of you are probably sick of me. I did it on purpose. One, because I have a lot of new guitars I wanted to talk about, so I was rattling through a lot of different models of ukuleles and guitars that I've been working on in restocking after the holidays. Two, I wanted to see if the momentum would continue through those videos, which it didn't. I did have probably, I don't know, 10, 15 people subscribe to the channel, which is really nice, as some people found out about my channel through that video, through the exposure that video got. But it hasn't really reflected in view count since then. The videos I put up, much better content about interesting guitars and models. Some things that you'll have heard of and some things that you probably won't have heard of. Back down to the usual 50, 60, 70, 80 count, or even worse, some of them are at 40, 45. So it just proves that there's a real herd mentality on YouTube. There's a clickbait mentality. People flock in large groups. I had 1,500 people check into that video just because of the name in the title and some of the key words that I used, and probably references to other channels. But in the 6 preceding videos about actual guitar models, which get into how guitars are designed and set up and that sort of stuff, you back down to your normal view count, which was basically what the guitar Rockin Band channel bloke told me as well. He had the same experience. It's not bitterness. It's just being pragmatic about the way the internet in general, and definitely YouTube, works. It's very much a herd mentality sort of contraption, and people, you can be very crass and easily drive up a view count on a video by appealing to that sort of herd mentality, name dropping, or maybe bandwagoning on things that have been done previously, and get into the 2,000 watch territory. But I would rather go back to my true, honest format about talking about guitars, mainly acoustic instruments, ukuleles, guitars, lutherie setups, budget instruments, what you can get for what amount, what they're like. I find that a lot of people that follow my channel are really interested in learning about new brands, new models, new enclaves of guitar making, and a little bit of history and musicianship thrown in where I feel there's room for it. And I feel like being loyal to those people. So every once in a while I might get one of these videos that sort of plays around with ideas coming out of the guitar community, just for my own titillation, if you like. But it's not somewhere I'm going to stay. I'm not going to just all of a sudden start putting out videos that rather crassly go after a high count. I'm going to stay true to my content, and if this channel becomes popular or not, damn it, because I'm just going to do what I do. So anyway, I just thought I'd do a follow-up on that, since I had a lot of comments. I appreciated a lot of you feeding back on it. I was surprised how many of you were actually aware of the exchange and were able to reference it with some knowledge of it, whereas some of you were like, what the hell happened and who are these people, which always makes me laugh. But yeah, it was an interesting exchange and experiment. But I actually prefer doing the videos about the real thing, even if they're not as popular. Alright folks, I'll be back with more instruments next time.